Hello everyone, this is Hamsika. Welcome back to my show Long Distancing, where we discuss mental health and stress across various professions. Creative freedom and personal satisfaction are truly the biggest joys of being an entrepreneur. When you see your vision come into life, there is a certain satisfaction in realizing that you executed it perfectly. But it's not always a bed of roses when you have to handle a business as it comes with its own stress points. Our guests today are two friends turned business partners who started Kalegoodu, an art and craft venture promoting their love towards crafting and painting. They specialize in home decor and gifting solutions. While one of them is passionate about the fine arts of India, which was nurtured from her childhood, the other one has always had love towards making colorful handmade stuff. Kalegoodu makes simple, affordable crafts that are handmade, which one can use, connect with, and feel good about. Managing a full-time job, managing the full-time role of a mother, and also looking after a business is not easy at all. And today we discuss with them how they handle difficult situations and what their take is on stress management. So let's welcome Pushpa and Megha from Kalegoodu on our show.
Hello, ladies.
Hi Hamsika.
Hello.
Hi all.
How are you both doing? Good.
Yes, great.
It's nice and gloomy in Bangalore. It's nice. Yeah, Bangalore
Yeah.
weather is always the best. Wonderful. So I was while I was giving an introduction to the both of you earlier, I was mentioning being an entrepreneur and doing something on your own is um, it's, all of us want to do it one day or the other, but not everyone will be able to actually make the dream into a reality. And it takes a lot of courage as well to hold on to that decision and choose firmly and then stick to it and deliver consistently. So how hard was it for the two of you to manage your corporate jobs, your family life, and working towards this dream and finally bringing that into reality? I'm pretty sure you would have faced a lot of challenges initially, and if you could tell us how you managed all those, how did you plan, execute, and finally how did you launch the business?
Okay. So we both worked in the same corporate company in the same team
Uh-huh.
before Kaleguru happened. So that is how we know each other. And then over a sip of coffee in our office, we just decided that we had a common interest in towards art.
Mhm.
And just over the conversation, we thought, why don't we give this a try and try to see how we can take this up. So we started this as just a side hustle to begin with and see how well we can take this forward. So that is how we did. And then Megha quit her job because she had a baby, so she quit her job. And then we still continued like executing things, planning the new products, and all. Like with a very small circle of friends and family, we started this. And then gradually, then I also quit my job once we saw that momentum gaining up. So I quit my job and starting it was like we were doing everything and anything like the artistic mind, right? It pull you everywhere, right? So we want to do this, you want to do that. It was like that. So that is how we conceptualized this. But only after we quit our jobs and put in all our effort and energy into it, that is when the things changed and it really took shape into a business from a side hustle. Is how it happened. And coming to our initial struggles, we had the initial struggles like we didn't know anything ABC about business. Okay, we were all like into corporate, high paid jobs, everything like that. It was really difficult for us to difficult in the sense we didn't have an idea as such, like how to run a business, what are its. We just plunged in with our instinctive thoughts. So we didn't. We took time to understand how the market is, what the business is, how is the business done. So through the years, we have taken steps and baby steps, and we have evolved through the years. And then another struggle was convincing our families that we would be quitting our high paid jobs and taking this up, because in India, on a whole, on a large picture, hobbies and this art is always taken as a something to be done when you're stressed up or you just enjoy it. They can't perceive that as a business or an entrepreneurship. Right, that it was a difficult part for both of us to put that across to our families, convincing them that no, this will we are determined to take this up and follow our dreams basically. And then we also had this hesitation to invest money. All those things were all part of. We didn't know. We didn't have that complete confidence. We had our vision, everything, but investing money, time, effort, we didn't know. We had that hesitation and all that. Also, the technicalities of presenting our products. That was one of a major struggle. Like we didn't know about the actual way how we present a product, how you shoot a product, maybe a photograph or a video of the product, how to showcase it. All those things were a real challenge to us in the initial days. But over the time, with thanks to internet and access to others' work, so we could get inspirations. We learned a lot through the journey, and that was one of the major hurdles where we took time to gear up where we are, because we didn't have any background. But that is one of a game changer for when you're into this, especially home decor products and customized products, right? So that's a game changer. So we learned it through the journey. So,
that's actually, we learned everything on the job.
Yes.
Yeah, on the job. Lot of work we have learned on the job. When you know this is your passion, when you know this is what you want to do, you'll put in everything. Yeah, and then you learned on the job. And we are here. We have our own range of products. We have our own company now, so it's a long journey.
Long journey.
Yes. I know. And I was just reflecting back to what Pushpa said now, that you guys actually quit your high paying job, and that's a very courageous decision that not everyone will be able to take it, right? And from not knowing anything at all about business to establishing your own and being so successful, it took years, but then the end result was your hard work paid off. So that is really amazing and very inspiring as well. And like juggling between so many roles, and you both being mothers as well, it's not, I'm pretty sure it's not at all easy. That's a lot of hats that you are donning. As you were saying, you always had to think about what new you would bring it on the table, right? So being into this art field, so there might be some days where you might have this art block phase and you're just not able to think what to do, you're just blank. Do those moments like stress you a lot, considering you probably have a few customer orders, if they have asked for a special customization, you're not able to think what to do, you're just like totally blank. How do you deal those stressful moments?
Yeah, actually, see, you have a roadblock of thought process. Any job you take, it might be when you're in your corporate job, or you're doing coding or whatever it is. You always have a roadblock saying that, oh, what now? Next what? So in the creative side, it becomes even more, because if you're not in the right frame of mind, if the creative juices are not flowing, it gets very difficult for you to even do any work.
Yeah.
So there might be roadblocks, might be like two times. Like one time would be when you have a customer deadline, that you have a custom product that you're making, and it's a big budget or big ticket product for us, and then you still have to reach that point where it needs to justify the money they're paying, and you have a creative block. So I think over the time, Pushpa and I have understood, we have come to an understanding what needs to be done. So first thing first, stop working. You just have to clear your mind. Just go for a walk, have some tea, coffee, listen to some music, and then we start doing small things. Let's, like, you start doing drawings, paintings, or just something that will help you get into the flow, get into the creative process. And then you slowly start doing the simple things that's needed in that project, like, then get to the main part. So worst case was nothing works. You have to commit to the, like, surrender to the deadline and say you have to do it now. And many a times it might be that we are doing our own work, like we are designing our own range of products. We are working. So many a times we do not know what to do next. So it obviously the creative block is there. So then we both sit, we ideate, we first sit, clear our mind, we write down what needs to be done, what we have done already, what has worked, what has not worked. And then we also start writing all the ideas we have in list of our things that we want to do. Slowly start from, again, small things. Start doing small things, like a small painting or a small drawing, or like small craft, whatever makes you happy. Then probably create a video or go shopping for your raw materials, like small things. Get into that phase, get into that mode, and then eventually you'll start getting back to work, getting back on track with your work. That I think those ideas, a standardized way, has helped both of us. These are like things that
So like your stress buster is again somewhere related to art. It comes back to art as well, which is now your passion, right? Both
yes,
of you.
comes back to art.
Yeah. Now I'm
The
actually
best thing is
curious
I pick up a call and she picks up a call and says not happening, and then we, like, we say nothing doing, just
just do it.
sometimes just that push is also needed from each other, like,
No, very true. Very
like,
true.
yeah, you haven't done it. Yeah.
So, that's wonderful. So, if I may ask both of you, what has been that one like a real life changing decision for the both of you?
So as Megha told, we were doing a lot of custom made orders before. So we were catering to customers' needs, like we want this color, this thing, this shade, this thing. Everything was like given by the customer. So we hit a saturation sometime back, and then where like we were feeling that our creative space was getting squeezed. Okay, so we were not able to bring up our own products or our own criteria or turn our ideas and thoughts into products. So we hit that saturation, and that day we just called each other and then told that no, this is not working for us. This model is no longer serving our, or it is not motivating us enough to take this forward. So then we had many brainstorming sessions and how to take this forward, and how to remodel this so that we enjoy doing this like how we had done through the years. So that is how we decided. And from initial days when we conceived this idea of Kalegoodu, we wanted to be a brand. We wanted people to recognize our work, and like the moment they see the product, they had to this must be Kalegoodu's product. So that is how we wanted to establish ourselves. Okay, so our vision and efforts were always in that direction. So that was a turning point where we felt it has to come into action now. And then we decided, and we stopped taking custom orders, and then we worked rigorously on our own products, what had worked through the years, how can that be taken forward, what had not worked, how do we streamline our products, our inventory, how do we make sure it's not cluttered like how we used to do in the initial days. Just by the instinctive artistic ideas, we used to just try our hands in every each other's, every small or big anything, without considering how how that is useful to take us forward or anything like that. That thought process was not there. So we realized that, and now we have streamlined all the areas of our business or entrepreneurship, and we have streamlined things. And that was like a eureka moment for us. No, we have to stick to our vision and put our efforts in that direction. And we are so thankful for our Kalegoodu community that they have been so supportive, and they have showered their love and support on us even after we decided or we took this decision. And that is how Kalegoodu Home and Living
Yes.
came into existence. And we have our own range of products and our own designs with our own design language, color scheme, everything, every bit has been worked upon. And yes, here we are with Kalegoodu Home and Living.
That's wonderful. I was actually going to come to that as well. I love your Instagram grid on Kalegoodu Home and Living. So that there's like a description and there's like an image and a reel. Like when you just go through, it's like you're browsing through a menu of what you can just see everything, whatever is there, right? So it looks amazing when you just scroll through the whole thing. So very well done on that Instagram grid.
Thank you so
So
much.
that was the whole idea, Amsika. We wanted to. So basically, when me and Pushpa think or ideate on any product or anything that we want, we always think whether we will like it, whether we will buy this. That is one thing very clear to us. If we do not like what we are doing, we will not do it. It's because it has to. Many a times. Someone who does a bulk order, like people who are like designing clothes and things. So when you're doing bulk thing, you cater to all sort of audience, right? You have all range of things, and there is one set of artists who will do something that they enjoy, and they'll look for people who will like to buy those things. So that's when we started seeing, like, first in this step, because this is our first step, so let's do something that we really like, we enjoy, we connect to. And then obviously we step ahead and say all sorts of people, all kind of products need to be there. So the initial connect needs to be there. So whenever you say as the grid, so when we were designing the grid, we both were thinking, what will the color, what is that color that we want to put in that grid that will bring a smile on our face? And obviously when we connect, everyone else will connect to that.
Yeah.
So that's when we said yellow and white is our theme.
And it's so bright as well, right? It just instantly makes you like smile when you just go through the color template. So that's wonderful. So Megha, if I may ask, what has been your life-changing decision? Would it be whatever Pushpa said?
Yes. It's very same as what Pushpa is saying, has said. We were doing a lot of custom orders, even though, like, good money was coming in through that, because when you say custom orders, so people are also looking forward to create something for their own with any money, like the money that they're happy to spend money because it's something that they are creating for themselves. And so it's a lot of draining works, because you have to, it's a lot of fun, but then there's a lot of investment of time and effort and everything that and we both had reached that point that we did so much of that now we wanted to do something for like all the ideas that we had, we wanted to put that out now. And as Pushpa said, the Kalegoodu community has been so kind and welcoming. So whenever now we have a pop-up store, so there's returning customers, they tell us, like, oh, can you make this? And they say, oh, so sorry, you now have not some orders. We are happy to buy what you have. So that's very sweet of them. Not everyone would do that, but that's very sweet of them to, like, accept that change that we have got into this. And it has been very, very, very welcoming. And we have been getting immense love for our home and living range as well. So fingers crossed. So this big decision that we took, the first thing was to start Kalegoodu. Next was to stop your, like, dead stop. We said, this is it. We are stopping here and want to plunge into something else. So who knows, we might get back to doing again custom orders, but we are exploring other ways when we have a opportunity.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice. And while taking these decisions as well, I'm sure there would be like very, very stressful days. You might end up losing your sleep because you don't know if you're taking the right decision, if you're making an absolute good move or anything. So if you can tell me how are those days, and is there anything that you guys used to do, like, okay, just forget everything, let's hang out, let's have some food, let's have go to a movie or something like that? Is that something that you guys did?
So I get a message from Pushpa in midnight sometimes, and I message her like, I'm not able to sleep. This is not happening. Yeah, and then we used to meet. We go for coffee dates, both of us, and then we sit. We'll write. We'll again get back to, as you said. You were asked about the previous question about the creative block. So same thing again. You go back. You start writing your ideas. You also reflect back on what you have achieved, what you have learned. More than achieved, we should also look at what we have learned over the business. Business is all about learning from your mistakes and getting back and understanding what mistakes you have done and not repeat those mistakes.
Yeah, exactly.
Like how smartly you will work on your mistakes, how well you will take those forward. So yeah, we definitely had the share of ups and downs where family needed us. We had to give time there. We took break sometimes, saying no, I just need break from anything that we are doing. Then we meet. And when we have a collaborative work that you're doing with a partner, that's very important that you have a very understanding partner. Like you should also be able to understand what they are saying, where they are coming from, what is their whole thought process, and also not forget to appreciate when they do something nice and the thought that they shared has been working. So if you have a beautiful understanding, any hardships, any problems that come in ups and downs, you can easily. So it's been more than 6 years we both are together doing this, and ups and downs have been with the business. Touchwood, it has not been with our thought process or with our relationship.
We feel very in sync with each other. That connection is there. We can directly talk to each other with whatever we feel like. In whatever aspect it is. So, like soul sisters, we can connect.
Oh, that's so nicely put.
Yeah.
No, that makes a huge difference, as you said, because being in a creative field, there is always those creative differences that might arise, but respecting each other's views and considerate of both of your choices, that's a very lovely thing, and that surely reflects in the success of your business as well. So I am so impressed. But that was really amazing to know your story and the hardships, how you manage the late night messages, calls, dates, everything. That was really very insightful. Okay, so we are going to do something fun now. Okay, so you guys have been friends for so long, business partners. So I want to know how well you guys know each other. Okay, so we'll do our next segment, which I've named Need the Speed. So you just have to answer as fastly as you can, but about each other. Okay, so we will start our fun segment now. Okay, so Pushpa, if I may ask you, what is your nickname?
Pushy.
Pushy. And what about Megha? Huh?
Meg.
Meg. Oh, okay. So I'll
call her Meg.
She calls me Meg, so she's saying that.
Okay, we'll keep it as Megs and Pushy. Okay, now, so I'll ask you both a few questions. So if you think the answer is if you think the answer is the other person, then you have to shout their name. We'll see if you're in sync or not. Okay, it's the same question, but you have to
shout each other's name. Is it like we think?
Yeah, whoever. If you think
whoever is related,
the answer to that question is your own self, then you say Pushy. Otherwise, you say Meg. Same thing with Megha. Let's see if you can sync now. Okay. Okay. So suppose you are having a very difficult client. So who is more patient when it comes to dealing with difficult clients?
Meg.
Makes me only.
Pushpa
I was like, you call. She's like, you call.
So you have had to deal with some difficult clients.
Yeah, that's always
We have
Oh, that's nice. Okay, so who is more into following social media trends related to art and crafts?
Pushy. Yeah,
She agrees.
she agrees. Yeah. I have 10 messages from her. Serious. Watch this. Watch this.
Not sure if we'll implement it, but yeah, all the inspirations I keep sharing.
Sharing. Oh, okay. That's nice. Okay, next question. Who is faster when it comes to editing reels for social media?
Meg. It's always her.
It's always. Oh, that's good.
Everything with brush and painting, I'm there. But, for social media, I have to
Lesson
put
painting
my-
on Instagram, I am there.
Yeah, I'm there.
You know, sometimes I feel making reels is really a full-time job. It takes
Oh
so
my God.
long. Sometimes I completely lose my patience. I'm like, how many hours am I sitting on this 30 or 60-second reel?
No, that's what when we say technically understanding how to take a video, we have we didn't know that if you have to take a video for a reel, it has to be straight and
Yeah, not landscape.
we didn't know that. Just to understand that and how it would look on a profile grid, how it will look on a reel grid, how it has to go to a story. Oh
Yeah.
God, so much technical things. And for us to get to that, and when it has to look in the profile grid, it has to still look nice. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
It's so much,
So
right?
much work.
That's already
Yeah.
a full-time job in a full-time job.
Exactly. It's
Yeah.
3 full-time jobs.
Yeah, 3 full-time jobs. Awesome. Okay, so who is most likely to laugh in a serious situation?
Meg. She will burst out. She's known for her laughter, okay? Even in a
Why
fight
you?
like this, she's known for her laughter. She's so
Like, do you
funny.
have any experience where you have laughed at the most serious situation?
I think not during Kalegoodu, probably during our work days.
Yeah.
We have
She used to
done
crack a joke and she would go, and then the whole cubicle would come like, what happened?
Oh God, yeah.
Good old
So
days.
there has to be someone to lighten up the mood, right? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like the pataka of her.
Oh, the pataka. Pataka goodie. Nice. Okay. Who is most likely to be late for their own birthday party?
yeah, and also we have to remember each other's birthday also. And we both are equally forgetful of these things. Like,
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
We only wish each other belated happy birthday, belated anniversary.
Yeah, we wish each other belated happy birthday.
Only when we talk and ask like, how was your day? What did you do yesterday? Only then like, how? Oh, it was your anniversary. Sorry, I forgot. It was like that.
Actual sync in these things also.
Yeah, we are like, it's okay. And we understand each other. Oh, you forgot. It's fine. We know you will forget.
I'm the same. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Who is most likely to cry during an emotional movie?
Mix. I had to cry. And we haven't seen enough movies together. We should watch a lot of movies.
More
Yeah,
of
yeah.
like coffee dates we have gone.
Yeah.
Not much.
We both are foodies, so we have gone
Yeah.
for good food time only, both of us. Like, even with families, we have only gone to restaurants, lunch dates with family, and if only both of us, it's usually coffee and food. Is where
Okay, so who is most likely to splurge on expensive items?
Meg.
better than her, more than her, but
Still okay, but more than her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely more than her, but still not so much.
Yeah. Okay, awesome. Who is most likely to get a speeding ticket while riding or driving?
Pushpa.
Yeah,
I drive not more than 60. Like my speed limit is 60. More than I don't know how to drive only. So
So it's pushy then.
yeah. I can pass.
Have you got any?
Yeah. I had an accident. I had my back dislocated. I had my wrist fractured.
Oh no.
That is how I came and ended up in the team where Megha was working, because I had a fracture and everything.
See, destiny.
Destiny it is.
Things happen for a reason.
Very true.
Oh, that's nice. Okay. Who is most likely to keep changing their hairstyles all the time?
Not much.
Pushpa.
More than
We both are old school that way.
Yeah.
So it was like, when you said interview, we both were thinking, we need to get dressed. We have to put a little bit of makeup. We have to wear nice clothes. Like that.
Getting a kajal is also a big thing for us.
Big thing for us. But we like it when we do it, but it just getting to that point is a task.
That's one more block we have.
God, so many in sync.
Yes.
That's so lovely. Okay, last question. Who is most likely to prank the other?
Me.
You.
She does. Yeah.
Have you already pranked her? Do you have any memories of
Prank? Nah, I keep bothering her. Prank I haven't done, but yes. But I can see myself pranking her. But then, I bother
the
her.
other way around?
That's how I am. We'll see, that's how
I'm nothing doing.
Oh, that is so awesome. That was an amazing session. I wish I had some hamper to give. I'm low on budget.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
No.
Yeah,
Buy from home and See, here also we are in sync.
High-fi in the air.
Yeah.
That's wonderful, ladies. So that was so much fun. You both being self-made and entrepreneurs and businesswomen, the boss ladies, if I can say, from your journey and from the experiences that you had, are there any key takeaways or learnings that you think you can share it out to whoever is watching the episode?
So there, from our learnings, very simple things. First thing is, if you are entrepreneur, you want to do something on your own, you always should have a vision. If without a vision you cannot achieve anything, then it's like shooting an arrow in the dark, and every step you take in your business journey or your entrepreneur journey or anything that you're doing, if you have a vision, every step you take should be to reach that vision or to achieve it. And then you need to work smartly. Definitely hard work is there. You should also work smartly, effectively. You should know how much time you have to spend where, how much money you have to spend where. That's very important when you have to achieve anything, because the time gone is gone. You can't get it back. And you should trust if you are in a partner if you're doing something with someone else, you need to trust that other person. You should also you should respect their ideas. You should take criticism. You should be, as I said, encouraging to give feedback. You should also encourage yourself to appreciate the other person's ideas. That's also very important. And then you should not even um, feel bad to ask help if you need somewhere. Like if you want to learn something, you want to know about something, you should always feel free to go to someone who already is doing it, who knows how to do it. And never hesitate to go and even shoot out a DM to someone that you look up to and say, this is where I need some help. Can you give 2 pieces of what you think about this? And if a response comes, well and good, otherwise it's fine, but just make that attempt. Go ask for help. That's very important. And you need to trust the process that you're in. You have to believe in what you're doing, because you are the only person who knows what's going right, what's going wrong. No one else will know other than you. You'll know it within. So you should trust the process. You should know if this is working for you, not working for you. Wherever there has to be a decision changing thing that you have to do not hesitate, or do not be scared to take those decisions, because at the end of it, entrepreneurship is something that you're doing everything on your own. It's completely your work. This is what you are doing, you are believing in. So trust the process of what you're doing, and then you'll see.
That's lovely.
Each of us have our own journey. So through the journey, we do learn what is required for the craft or whatever is the business. So yeah, we should just trust the process and go with the flow, and listen to our instincts and cater to that. That will take us forward. If you had not taken a bold step to start Kalegoodu Home and Living, we would have just been flowing through that. We had good orders pouring in. We were like settled kind of thing. People knew about us. Everything was there. But it was not a necessity from the business point of view, but for our vision and dream, that step was necessity. So if we had not trusted the process or that instinct and just taken forward the old thing, maybe we wouldn't be that satisfied as we are today.
Yeah. Personal growth, that's also very important. Yes. You have to grow.
No, that's a very solid point what you both said about following your instinct. Sometimes, like I know you might agree with me, you have that gut feeling that, okay, this will work. But then when you probably share with a third person, then they might have a different perspective, and you might start doubting whether what you're deciding is correct or not. Yeah. But to stick to that gut again is a bold move. So girls, hat trick, I think. You've taken you've scored hat trick with your bold decisions now. This is going to be my biggest takeaway from this episode. With the boldness and the courage, that trust that you need to have to stick to that decision. So, hat trick heroines. Thank you. It was so lovely chatting to the two of you and getting your perspective about being in business and starting from scratch and how you can establish it. So thank you so very much for doing this with me, and I hope you guys enjoyed, especially the fun segment. Every bit. That's so lovely, and I'm really grateful that you guys agreed to do this with me, and I'm pretty sure someone who's watching there, me myself, I've been wanting to do something on my own for the longest time. I have not been able to make a strong decision like that. And this session has been very inspiring for me. Also, the ways of coping the stress. Your stress can be relieved by doing what you love. It doesn't have to be something else as well. That's one of my key takeaways as well from the from whatever we spoke today. So again, thank you so very much for agreeing to be a part of my show.
Thank
you
you,
so
Hamsika,
much.
for this opportunity. This is a real special interview, and we loved it. We thoroughly loved the whole energy, and we were actually skeptical like how it's gonna happen, but loved the energy. It was so comfortable. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much.
That was an amazing episode, and I'm sure you would have taken something out of it. Keep watching and supporting as we discover more professions and the stress that comes with it and the way people handle it. If you have experienced the same, let us know in the comments below how you dealt with it, and that way we can all learn from each other. Keep spreading the awareness and take care.